everybody, Backyard Bullion here. Happy Silver Sunday everybody, and what a Silver Sunday it is, because we have here the first look at the record-breaking 50-piece Tetris set which a Silver Forum member commissioned. Now, that forum member wants it very plainly known that he did not commission this specifically to beat the previous record of a 49-piece set. He just simply wanted it in a 10 by 20 frame, which is the original playing area of the Tetris game. And I was very fortunate to be able to fly up to Edinburgh earlier this week, where I picked up all of these Tetris pieces, and in fact many others as well. We've been doing nothing but making Tetris pieces this last couple of weeks. So I picked them up earlier this week when I went up to visit, when I flew up there with the 150 100-gram Silver Forum bars. And it was a very, very fun trip indeed. If you haven't seen the vlog I put out yesterday, then I'd say it's well worth a look, because Edinburgh is an amazing place. I think it was a really fun vlog and a really, really great day out. We saw some authentic bagpiping, and the assay office itself was just amazing. Whilst I couldn't show you a lot of footage from the assay office itself, I will be doing so in a few weeks' time when I go up there, because I will be getting my hands dirty, so to speak. I will be stamping on part of this hallmark myself. I will be putting on the BYB sponsors mark. I'll also be talking with the master marker, who is the sort of guy that does all of my hand-poured silver hallmarking, and we'll be doing some live hallmarking on camera, which should make for an incredibly cool experience. But yeah, so we took all of that up earlier this week, and it was a really, really interesting experience. I took this pocket piece along with me as well, and this was in some very esteemed company in the interview that I did with the assay master, the head of the assay office. We talked for nearly an hour, actually. I think we've got something like 49 minutes worth of footage, plus a little bit more here and there of the assay office. And it was a really amazing experience. This tiny little 3-ounce round was in some very esteemed company. We had a 500-year-old spoon, which was worth so much money that I wasn't even allowed to touch it, even wearing gloves, which is pretty cool, as well as some other interesting things. We talked as well about so many various different topics, from the history of hallmarking, the history of the Edinburgh Assay Office, to things like what happens if there's failures in your testing, or fake hallmarks out there. And he was even talking about some police raids that he's been on to counterfeiters and all of this interesting stuff. So if you want to see more about those interviews and the interviews themselves, they will be coming out next weekend. There's like 45 plus minutes worth of footage though, so it's probably going to be in 2 or 3 parts at least, but definitely worth a look. Now, the topic at hand though today is just focusing on this 50-piece Tetris set. It's a really, really cool set. It's very nicely framed, to coin a phrase, in this wooden frame that my dad has made. So this is an English oak wooden frame that Dad made, and he's absolutely knocked the ball out of the park with this. And to top it all off, we showed these zebra wood frames that my dad made a couple of weeks ago, and the wood was donated by John RMS, and it is absolutely amazing stuff, really is. Dad made these Tetris frames, and as I said, I've just had a whole bunch of Tetris pieces come back from the assay office. So if anybody is interested in picking up one of these zebra wood Tetris frames, then do get in touch and let me know, because incidentally, we're not going to be making any more of these zebra wood Tetris frames. We have got another block of zebra wood which we will be using at some point to create something. We don't know exactly what though. We're waiting for an idea for a special commission or something like that we can do something really special with this wood, because it's an incredible wood. It really is very, very nice to use and play with and touch, and just generally to sort of enjoy. So if you would like to get hold of one of these Tetris sets in a zebra wood frame, then do let me know. You can go to my website, or you can drop me an email, and we can link up and sort something out. But they are incredibly satisfying to play with. Even the 9-piece sets, which as you can see here, me kind of struggling to remember the configuration. I had it memorized perfectly, and I've just forgotten it momentarily, but there we go. That is the configuration that I've memorized for the 9-piece set. But the 50-piece set here, now I have taken a photograph of this this set as it was, because what I did a couple of minutes ago, and this was quite embarrassing. I did an earlier take of this video. I fluffed up a little bit and I wasn't able to continue with the video, and I wasn't able to put the set back together. It took me ages. I was taking it all apart, trying to put it back together, but I couldn't remember how it went, and I eventually had to go back to a reference photograph and repair it all together. So it is quite fun to play with. It's a very cool brain teaser indeed. Of course, the 9-piece sets are a little easier to remember because there's not quite as many pieces. So there we go. That's the configuration for the two 9-piece sets. I think there are other configurations that one can have for these two sets, but yeah, for the 50-piece set, I think the amount of combinations that could be made from the pieces that we've got available is probably into the millions or hundreds of millions. I don't know if any of you out there are clever enough to do the maths for me. That would be really interesting to know. But I know, let's have an attempt to put it all back together on camera now. And I know I'm going to fail most likely, but yeah, I mean, it's incredibly satisfying. And of course, because it's the original size of the original Tetris game, it's a 10 by 20 playing area. It actually feels like we're playing Tetris. Of course, the only sort of bit that's different is that we can't eliminate the rows as we go down. If we go down there, then that would have eliminated. That would have been a Tetris. All 4 rows would have gone, but we can't do that in the hard physical copy of the silver, unfortunately. But nevertheless, it is an incredibly satisfying thing to play with. Incidentally, if you would like to have a 50-piece set of your own, I'm more than happy to make more of them. They take quite a long time to make, and I am quite busy at the moment, so do expect a bit of a waiting period for them to be made. But if you would like one, then do let me know. Do get in touch. They will be commission only. They're not going to be kind of over on the listed on my website for general sale. So just get in touch. My email's byb@backyardbullion.com, and just let me know. So there we go. That's the pieces that we had available. Let's go and empty these Tetris sets and play with them as well. I'm going to be really sad to see this set go, actually, because I've been having it in the back of my mind for so long, and this is the first time I've been able to get them all out and actually put them into the set itself to make sure that it all fits. And as you can see, it's a really nice snug fit. Dad absolutely knocked the ball out of the park with this frame, and I really should give my dad a little bit more credit than I possibly do. He really is an amazing craftsman and also supporter of everything I do here. And it's an odd thing to do, sort of silver pouring as almost my job now. It's taking up so much of my time, and the support that I get from my family, from Mrs. Backyard Bullion, from my mum, from my dad, everybody is just amazing. So thanks very much, and especially to Dad, who makes these Tetris sets so well. And here we go. Look, this is the problem. You see, you think you're doing really well, but then you get to the end and you've got one piece which don't fit right. And it's always a pig to try and work it out exactly right. So again, look, it's so frustrating. It really is. It can take hours to get these right sometimes. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of these Tetris sets. I really like them. I think they are by far and away my favourite pieces which I've been making recently. Of course, they come in other sizes. We've got the 9-piece sets here. We've got 25-piece sets. In theory, they can go up to any kind of square number for a square set. I think the dream one day is to make a 100-piece set, and the person who had commissioned a 49-piece set and then was beaten overall by this 50-piece set joked with me the other day that one day he would commission a 100-piece set, which would be a pretty monumental piece, a pretty monumental set to have and to play with. So we'll see. But if in the interim period any of you want to up the ante further, then do let me know. Also, I do have kind of what I call the monthly Tetris clubs. So I know that a big set like this is going to be a big outlay. It's close to 40 ounces worth of silver all told, and it takes a very long time to actually make each piece. And of course, the frame takes a long time for my dad to make as well. But nevertheless, if you are interested, we can work out sort of payment plans to get this done. I know there's a couple of you out there who are on the sort of Backyard Bullion monthly Tetris club, as well as saving up for those. I think one person we've got who's saving up for a 36-piece set, which would be a very interesting set to create. I haven't done one of those yet. So if you are interested, do let me know and we can work something out for sure. Otherwise, don't forget to go and check out that vlog with these 100-gram silver foreign bars. And if you're interested in finding out more about these bars, then do go over to the Silver Forum. There's a link down below to the thread where you can find out information about these, because they are in pre-sale right now as we speak, and they are selling very well. So hopefully we'll have you know, a good number of these sold when they are all back from hallmarking in a few weeks' time. And the idea is that we're going to get those all done and dusted and posted out to customers probably in the first or second week of September. So it also conjoins with the huge group order that we've got going on at the moment. This is the penultimate weekend of that group order. Next weekend is the last weekend, and we're already up to over something like 1,200 ounces already. It's absolutely mad. We're going to be well over 1,250 ounces, which is the record that we had a couple of months ago. So definitely worth getting involved with if you want to see a huge unboxing of silver. Otherwise, that is it for today. I hope you have enjoyed this weekend's videos. The vlog yesterday was a real pleasure to make, and I really do enjoy making those vlogs. So as I said, if you haven't checked it out, please do go have a look. Link is in the description below. Otherwise, if you could put a thumbs up on this video, as always, to share it around on your social media too, would be very helpful for everything that I do here on my channel to help continue to grow it and to keep up that content for you guys. Otherwise, that is all I have to say. A massive thank you to everybody for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for those interviews next weekend. They are definitely ones not to miss. Thank you very much, and please make sure you like, share, comment and subscribe for more.